and welcome back to Conor here, all Leeds TV. I hope you're all doing fantastically well, and we're back with your Bristol City preview. A massive, quick, emphatic turnaround by the All Leeds TV crew. We're back again with your analysis of the upcoming game on Saturday, the huge game on Saturday against the Robins. But before I get into that, if you guys wouldn't mind looking in the description below and seeing and observing the quality that Retro Hut provide for us Leeds United fans. They've got everything on there, your mugs, your towels, everything. I've got one coming in the post, which is a personalised Conor number 10 mug, which I'm very, very thankful for the lads and ladies at Retro Hut, so make sure you check them out in the description below. Also, for all your prints and stuff like that, go check out JONOTHANS art in the link in the description below. 100 available, and as I said in the last video, they are selling so fast, so make sure you go down and cop yourself a copy of one of Jonathan's prints. They're absolutely fantastic, watercolour and everything, so that is available to all you Leeds United fans, so make sure you go cop a few in the description below. But on to your Bristol City game. And is this the time for positivity? Positivity has been ringing round my ears through all the videos, through all the podcasts, through all the articles. And it's got to be for Leeds United. You know, you look at Bristol City's run of form, they're doing all right. They're doing all right. I would question the opposition they've faced. You know, Barnsley, Reading, amongst the six that they've played, probably the most esteemed that they've faced is probably Derby last night, where they got the 3-2 win. Good performance. Naki Wells obviously coming in, making a little bit of an inspired change for Bristol City. I actually think that's a better signing for them than Eddie Nketiah, because I think Eddie Nketiah might have taken a while to adapt to the Championship, whereas Naki Wells, straight in, he's done it everywhere. Huddersfield, QPR, you name it. He has done it everywhere in the Championship. So he is. I think he's a very good sign for Bristol City, I'll be brutally honest with you guys. And he faces Leeds United again after, you know, him handballing the ball into the net and sort of celebrating with it. QPR celebrating with it. Bizarre thing, but that all comes to the mantra of everybody hating Leeds. Their official page coming out and making some handball pun when he put it in the back of the net, and they only all seem to do that against Leeds. You know what I mean? The Brentfords, the Forests, the Derbys, they all do it against Leeds because everybody hates us, and that's why we love it. Do you know what I mean? I'm going off on a bit of a tangent here, but I was just in the Barbers, and I've got an Italian who is from Brescia, in just outside of Milan, who hates Leeds. He's from Brescia in Italy. However you put it, we're rent-free in so many teams' heads, even in the Premier League, who consistently comment on our videos. Premier League clubs come to see what's going on with Leeds all the time. You'll see it across all the fantastic podcasts that we run. There's always comments under those guys, all the articles, all the comparisons on betting sites when they put league statistics up, all these Premier League clubs and teams in the Championships who are obsessed with us, rent-free, as we're hated but we're adored. And this is a massive, massive game for Leeds United. And another team that despises as well. Little Lee and his band of brothers coming to town. I think they've been good, but I think the teams that they've faced have been a little bit substandard. I'd like to see them against the better teams. They've not got a very fortunate run-in. I think Josh Brownhill leaving for Burnley is huge. It's huge. I really like Brownhill. I think he's a quality player, combative, box-to-box, good on the ball, you know, very good distributor of the ball as well, hard in the tackle and a real leader. And I think it's a really good signing for Burnley, but I think it's a massive miss for Bristol City, and I think he's left a little bit of a hole in their midfield. So I think, you know, us with Calvin screening that back four, I think we've got to exploit them. I'm massively positive for this game. I think we'll win. Do you know what I mean? I think we'll win. I think, you know, the last time I said we'd go out and win was against Wigan. I think that this is going to be a game where Leeds can dominate. We can really dominate. You know, we saw it the early start. Every time we sort of play them down there at Ashton Gate, we run riot. You know, we did it even under the season with Christensen. You know, where we went down there and Samu Saiz and Alioski tore them apart and we won the game 3-0. They've not got a great run against us. And for me, this is a time where we can go and we can get a collective of results together. Reading coming up afterwards. No excuses. No excuses against these two teams. It needs to be 6 out of 6. Do you know what I mean? Because we need to start building up a gap. We need to start building the bridge now. I think Leeds are either 100% or we're 10%. Leeds are never 40, 50%. It's never, a win, a draw, a win, a draw. It's either win, 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 or lose, 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 lose. That's how Leeds United work. So if we manage to get, obviously, you know, we got the draw at Brentford, but if that can be the massive turning point in this season, you've seen Calvin come back. Last season, we went to Brentford and we bottled it. Bottle job FC, weak mentality FC, didn't fancy it FC. Do you know what I mean? We went down there and we lost it. We lost the plot. We didn't fancy it. I would say last season we went there with the mentality of we're going to lose this game. This year we went there, we stood up, we nullified Mbuemo, we nullified Watkins, we nullified Ben Rama, aside from the tap-in which was gifted to him by Kiko, nullified them, and we should have got the win. We had 3 or 4 chances where we should have won the game. By far, we're the better team, by far, and that is a massive confidence boost, because Brentford, for me, at home, are probably the most dangerous side in the division. Check the form guide of the season, they're top. Do you know what I mean? It's very rare that they lose at home. So I think we've done extremely well there. Calvin showing why he's the best midfielder in the Championship. Absolutely, you know, he got home, he emptied his car keys, he emptied whatever, a packet of chewing gum. Norgard and Jensen fell out afterwards. Absolutely superb performance. So we need to see more of that. You know, we need to see more from Costa. We need to see more from Harrison, because for me, that showed in that game. Obviously, we all talk about Patrick Bamford. I think he had some, you know, 2 decent efforts where he could have at least got them on target, but you know, we're accustomed to that with Bamford now. But Costa and Harrison, they've got to start doing more. They've got to start doing more. You know, they need to start shooting more, but they need to start, you know, in training, start practicing your shooting. So, you know, they don't focus too much on the other aspects of your game, because they're all great. The bits leading up to the finish are all fantastic, but your finishing, it's shocking. It's really, really bad. And you know, we could have, if those two could finish, we'd have won that game 2 or 3-1. We really would have done. And you know, from the press conferences today, we saw that obviously Kiko Casilla is going to be starting for Leeds. We've just got to get behind him. I don't think he's good enough, but I don't think Bielsa's going to replace him for the next 14 games. That's all it is, guys. 14 games. Can you imagine? That is it. That's all we've got left. And then it's it. It's football's done for a bit. And you know, we could be in the Premier League. We could be in the Premier League, touch wood, but you know, I think he's going to keep with him. I think he's going to stick with him. And let's hope this admission of faith that Bielsa, let's hope it's not blind faith. I think it could be, but let's hope this admission of faith gives Kiko a little bit of confidence, because he needs to stand up now. 33, won the Champions League 3 times with Real Madrid. He's probably he's the oldest member of the squad aside from Pablo. We need him as an experienced head. There can't be people like Shackleton. There can't be people like Leif Davis. There can't be people like Calvin Phillips. There can't be people like Jack Harrison who show a higher level of maturity than Kiko Casilla. They show better performances in their outright position than Kiko Casilla. He's a veteran. The Championship should be easy for him. And it's simple mistakes. Do you know what I mean? 38 shots on target. He's conceded 20 of them. It has to improve. 5 or 6 clear-cut mistakes which have cost us a lot of points. Sheffield Wednesday, Nottingham Forest, Wigan, and then Brentford. Massive, massive mistakes which have cost us points. He needs to step up now. He's been given faith by his manager. The players, I don't think, will have confidence in him, but they'll believe. They'll say, come on, Kiko, let's go again. You know, you could see Cooper the other day giving him a rollicking. You could see it against Forest as well. There's no confidence in him, but he needs to inspire the team with confidence, pulling off some decent saves, making good decisions. Concentration and focus is key. That was the big thing the other night with the Brentford goal. It was just his focus when he took his eyes off the ball. Watch the goal back. His eyes are not on the ball. Goes underneath his foot. Ben Rama slips it in. Concentration is key. As a 33-year-old experienced ex-Real Madrid goalkeeper, that should be at the forefront of your mind. Do you know what I mean? We will dominate games, but like Edison, like Alisson, when you face shots, when the team that you are playing for is dominating a game, the goalkeeper is always focused, he's always concentrated, even if it is just a simple decision, catching a corner. But we need him. Every player needs to stand and be counted. 14 games left and we have a favourable run. We have a much better run than we had last season. Go check the results out from last season and the fixtures we had towards the end. They weren't pretty. They were not pretty. You know, you had the likes of Villa, Sheffield United in there, obviously Norwich. This time, we don't have that much of the top 6 to play, and we've got a very, very good record against the team in the bottom half. Teams in the bottom half, something we didn't have last season. So there is a lot to be positive about, but the team have to perform. The crowd will back them. Bielsa's faith needs to be rewarded with a Bamford goal, with some fantastic performances by Kiko Casilla. They have to be rewarded, because Bielsa has put so much faith into those 2 players in particular. Costa needs to step up. Harrison needs to step up. Clip, I thought was fantastic the other night, but we need more goals. If he's going to stick with the exact same team, we need more from Pablo. Calvin, keep it up. Cooper, keep it up. And we will get promoted. We've got everything there. We've got the ingredients. Everything is there. It's all down to the players now. It's all down to their mentality. It's all down to them. Bielsa can do no more. We can do no more apart from support them and make noise at Ellen Road, which we've done last season and all of this season. It's up to them now. It's up to the players. So let's get behind them. But there is a lot to be positive about. I think in the next 6 games we'll win 5 of them. I think we'll lose at Borough, but I think we'll win the other 5. I really do. That's what positivity. Once again, you can have positivity and negativity, but surrounding them is realism. And I think we're capable of that. We're definitely capable of that. Especially performances like the other night, but they need to be more consistent. And we need to start putting our chances away. That was the best performance the other night since Arsenal. But for me, we still didn't look as clinical in the final third. My mate turned around to me and he said, why do you not get excited when we're in the box? And I said to him, because we never finish chances off. That has to improve. Has to improve. And the home games, we do look more dangerous. So let's hope, guys. Smash your comment in the section below. Please smash a like on the video. You guys, when I ask for likes, do so well, you know. So let's get 400 likes on the video. And let's hope that Leeds United do the business this weekend. And then we can be spurred on to believe. If we go out there and slap Bristol City, outperform Bristol City, then fine. I think they'll score. And he'll probably score again, Wells, like he always does against us. But I think we can massively outscore them, 100%. So let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys. As I've said, please go check out the links in the description below. And come on.